Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping in, Corey Ray, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Corey Ray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
3-0 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. The good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Carter is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 27.
Now here it comes. So guys, our visitors as they take the field following a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The center fielder, Gabriel.
First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. To the plate now, Gabriel Maciel pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Mondesi stands at second with no outs. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he popped him up. Iglesias into shallow center. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Ryan Klesko comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. A man at third with one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Andrew Jones. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
And now pitch on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Rodon has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, late square, and this is popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
That is it.
Digging in, Chris Herman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now the 0-1. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Rodriguez.
Jason Irizarry will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Irizarry
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Rodriguez, a 22-year-old. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Jansen goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
He's set. Here it comes. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he popped him up. Coming in is Ray, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
0-1 the count. None out, runners at first and second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Kian Wong. And he lays off there, 1-0. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Misses, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Grayson Rodriguez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Ready now, number 16. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Riley Monroe.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Greg Maddux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey.
Striding in once again, Corey Ray. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
In now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Iglesias is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
The 1-2. Runner going a second time. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute?
In the dirt and block behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. third inning, no score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. Indiana is out in front here, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Gabriel Macio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
The 0-1 delivery. Iglesias now at short. Right to him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now back, first baseman.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Throw over to the bag. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with another 2-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-1 the count to Joe Carter. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Throw to the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That can be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
At the plate, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One and 2. Here it is.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Delino.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that goes there.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's the utility man Chris Herman to bat now. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
At the plate, Jason Irizarry, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wong is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 16, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Plate, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Danny Jansen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Kian Wong. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into center field, line drive base hit.
The pitcher, number 36.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. To the plate now, Grayson Rodriguez. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And he is in there. So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. To 1-2 now. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Gabriel Macio is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Corey Ray. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he fouls this one off. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Maciel will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Klesko. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So here's Scooter Gennett as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Mondesi onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
And the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Andrew Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Delino DeShields comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Slow little roller to third. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the utility man, Chris Herman, to bat now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ready with the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled off. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Indiana leads it 2-0. In now for the Reds, Brian Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Danny Jansen stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate now, Kian Wong. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Grounded up the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Lyons will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jorge Bonifacio is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing right field and
First offering on its way. Number 16 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. They'll staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Maciel is there, and he has it for the first out.
the pitcher, number 31.
So striding forward. Forward now, Greg Maddux. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Ray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A bouncer up the middle. Jeanette is there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Knights on top 2-0. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that's in there for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So now to the plate, Gabriel Maciel. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0. Goose Gossage has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fouled away. Wave and a miss made him reach. throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Morgan. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-0 on the way. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and up to bat next to Lino DeShields. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, Chris Herman.
Ready for another chance? Chris Herman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Pulled toward right center field. Macio is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, action time.
The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
In now, Joe Carter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Ray. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Standing in now, Scooter Jeanette. He's got it. 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. This pitch is popped up. Iglesias is under it, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 9th inning coming up. The Knights are out in front here, 2-1. Striding in, Jason Irizarry. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, number 16. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jay Bruce.
This is pulled into right. Bonifacio is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. John Franco comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
John Franco.
In now, Danny Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Rhys Hoskins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers and 17 RBI. Takes this the other way to right. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position. two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The bat, number 27.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
The 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Gabriel Maciel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Knights wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Greg Maddux earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. John Franco hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.